Hey, also, some people asked me to tell the story about all of the pandas and why panda everything. I said that I would make a story time about it, and I'm going to. I don't think I ever really asked my mom how the pandas really started. I did, but I didn't. Basically, she just always liked them. Oh, talking about my mom. Okay. This will be harder than I thought it would be. So my mom was an amazing person. This September will be 10 years actually, so pray for my September videos. If you remember what happened last September and I cried on camera and I kept it in, it might be worse this year. I don't know. But no, okay. So pandas are just really they just she's ever since I've been born, she just loved pandas. There were pandas everywhere. At one point, she convinced my dad to let her make the bedding, panda sheets, panda comforter, panda everything. There was pandas everywhere. I kind of started out early with pandas too, though. My first Christmas, so I was like 2.5 months old, not even 2 months old. My grandpa gave me a panda stuffed animal. His name was Panda Joe, which I had no idea why I named him that until I was older. And I had no idea why I named him that until I was older. And I'll tell you that. So I've had Panda Joe for forever. And the year that I turned 28, so Panda Joe was 28, because that stuffed animal was made in 1986, the year that I was born. And I know that because he still has his little booty tag and it says 1986. So he was getting like really thin and getting like some little bald spots because I literally use him as a pillow. He's been washed a gazillion times in 28 years. And so I, for giggles, went on eBay and looked up the brand and looked up the year and put panda stuffed animal. And holy crap, there was one. There is a seller on eBay who has new with tags and lightly used toys throughout some of the different decades for people who are looking for that old toy that they once had, or they really put on there it's more for like if you had like a fire or a flood or something crazy happen and like your kid just can't live without X toy, but you like can't find it anymore, that it's possible that they have it. So for giggles, they had one and it was brand new with the tag still on it. And like they had pictures and everything of like its size. They had pictures of its booty tag and it matched my panda's booty tag. And so for my 28th birthday, I bought it. I did not bid on it. I bought it now and I paid $45 with shipping. And I am not ashamed or not proud of that, because it was given to me by my grandpa. He has been passed away March this year was 9 years. So, you know, I try to sometimes not sleep with Panda Joe and I don't sleep as well. The only times that I sleep okay is like whenever I've been like dating someone. Obviously, my panda does not sleep in the bed. But yeah, nights whenever I'm by myself, which is majority of my life, because I'm single, I it has to be there, and like it's like the perfect size. It's big. It's like the perfect size to like make a little mini pillow. So I use its tum tum as a pillow, and I've been doing that for literally for years. So, yeah, I bought it. And actually, I was dating somebody at the time, and he actually didn't make fun of me for it, which is kind of surprising. But so I did buy that, and his name is Panda Joe Jr., PJJ. And so he's amazing. But that was like my first panda, and then I had like other like little pandas growing up, and they were all over the house. So like I just grew up with them. And she just, because I asked her, because in their room there was a bunch of pandas and one brown bear, and I won't go into the reason why there was a brown bear, but something happened and she was given the brown bear as a present, and she just said she'd always liked pandas. And I mean, this was like classic teddy bear, by the way, but it was like brown classic, but it's massive. But she had always liked panda bears, and kind of whenever it came to if people were going to give her something, I guess, like people eventually find out what's your favorite animal, and it was pandas for her. And so it just kind of spiraled out of control. But like she had like shirts with pandas on them, jewelry. I mean, you name it. We have it. Had it, have it, still get it. People give me pandas all the time, which is totally fine with me. I love them. But it was just this constant always having a panda. Whenever I decided to start the dyed panda last year, I was talking with Heather, and I was like, I have no idea what to name this. And I wanted to think of something that was just totally uniquely me, and that's how I came up with the dyed panda, because who wouldn't want to see a tie-dyed panda? I mean, I would, just saying. So that's kind of how that came into play. It was really just taking elements of what I was doing and what I love and just combining them. Now, as far as my tattoos go, my mom, I've always wanted tattoos, and my mom was always like, over my dead body. That's ominous now. Wow. Okay. So before I graduated high school, Miami Ink and all that came out on TV, and I would get her to watch them. And there was a few that she was like, well, if it looked like that, I wouldn't mind it, blah, blah, blah. And the first one that we saw that made her say that, somebody got a rosary around the ankle, and like it like came down, like the crucifix came down on top of the foot. She was like, I would get something like that. And I'm like, no, you wouldn't. That would hurt like a bitch. And so we talked about for my 21st birthday, which was going to be in 2007, that for my birthday, we would get matching tattoos. She would finally let me get a tattoo. But they had to match and be like identical. And the only thing that she would get is a panda. So I was like, okay, I'll get a panda. I'll get a matching tattoo with you, Mom. I'll get a panda. And so we were going to do it. I didn't think this video would be hard to film. She died the month before my 21st birthday. So I obviously did not get a panda tattoo on my 21st birthday. So the next year, the next September, well, almost instantly, I went to my friend who was a tattoo artist, who coincidentally has done all of my tattoos except for the ones on my back and my newest one, which is a crab. She's done all my other ones. I went to her and I asked her to draw a panda with hibiscus flowers, because my mom loved hibiscus and I wanted them to be really colorful, and I wanted it for my back and da-da-da. I still haven't gotten that tattoo. I still have the drawing, though. And actually, I got her permission because she let me keep it, because she said, Normally we don't do this, but I've known you for a while. And she said, it'll be your first one. It's pretty big. I want you to look at it every day and make sure that you really want this on your body and where you want it. And she said, do that for at least 6 months. You're still figuring things out. Do that for at least 6 months and then come to me. So she actually let me keep the art. Not the original copy, but a copy of it. And I got her permission whenever we were doing the headstone. My dad liked the drawing so much that we got her permission to have the drawing engraved on her headstone. So even if I never get the tattoo, it's permanently somewhere. Guys, this is okay. So, right around the year anniversary, it was bid day, and if you aren't in a sorority or fraternity, it's just a day really whenever the guys get their bids and everyone just gets drunk literally from like 7 in the morning until the next day at like 3. And you take naps in between and eat and drink. That's all you do. So, it was a bid day, and I just decided I've got to go get a tattoo. It's like a day away from the anniversary. I'm just going to do it. I don't care. And that's whenever I got this little guy. And I got him without the symbols, but he was my first one. And this one is for me. So this is a little panda, and he's following a blue butterfly. And I don't know if you can see it, but he has blue eyes. I don't know if you can see that. But he has blue eyes. Me and my mom both have baby blue eyes. The only other person on that side of the family that had blue eyes was my grandpa. So pretty unique to us. And my little panda is like chasing a butterfly because people say that butterflies are. I don't get like emotional whenever I see a butterfly out in public. I know some people that do. I'm not that connected to the whole butterfly theory, but that is part of this tattoo. And I had the butterfly colored blue because blue is both of our favorite colors, and my mom's birthday was also in September. So sapphire was her birthstone. I will get through this video. If me choking up, if you can't do it, I totally understand, but some of y'all did want to see the meaning behind pandas, so I'm trying really hard. So I'm sorry, but this is really hard to do. March the next year, so March of 2009, around the anniversary of my mom's dad's passing, I got this guy. It's so hard to twist your wrist. And I got all of this guy plus the symbols and then added the symbols to mine. So on mine, this one right here is a Scorpio, and this is for Year of the Monkey. I'm a Scorpio, and I'm the year of, oh no, wait, mine's the year of the tiger. This one's the Year of the Monkey. I'm the Year of the Tiger. Me and my mom always thought that it was funny because we loved Chinese food, for one, and we ate it almost every Friday and got drunk and watched movies. I digress. And we always thought it was funny because the monkey and the tiger are supposed to be mortal enemies, and we were basically Siamese twins. Like, we could have been separated from birth. Like, we were like identical Siamese twins. So then on my mom's, we have the Virgo symbol because my mom was a Virgo. And we have the Year of the Monkey symbol because, again, humor and also to identify who is who. But so while this panda is constantly chasing after a butterfly that it can no longer catch, if you've ever seen the movie My Girl whenever she talks about her mother. I grew up on that movie. Me and my mom were big fans of that movie. She talks about her mom and how she just envisions everyone up in heaven chilling on a cloud eating marshmallows. Well, here's a little panda eating bamboo, fat, dumb, and happy. And that's how I wanted to picture my mom just up in heaven, floating on a cloud, eating marshmallows. So, that is the story behind all the pandas. I would like to say, like, I hope you enjoyed this video, but I hope this video tells you more about me and that you enjoyed it. And I do apologize if my choking up upset anybody else. I didn't mean to do it. It's just, regardless, it's a hard topic for me. So, thank y'all, and I appreciate y'all for asking, and thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.